In today's retail landscape, consumers expect to engage with brands in many different ways. 20 years ago, retail was an in-store experience. Today, it's a digital experience, whether buyers are in-store, commuting to work, or on their couch. And the experiences are endless. Omnichannel is no longer a buzzword, it's an expectation. Consumers expect that however they engage with retailers, the retailers know who they are and know what they like, and they know the products they've purchased in the past. For retailers to succeed in this environment, they need one central source of truth where all consumer data and engagement can be recorded. They need a commerce-enabled ERP. Acumatica Retail Commerce Edition solves this retail challenge. We understand that every retailer has unique business cases, unique workflows, and unique channels of revenue. Instead of dictating how a retailer should operate, we've developed a system which will flex to the operations of the retailer. Regardless if you're selling in-store, on your own branded website, or via a list of popular marketplaces, your consumer orders will flow into the ERP as sales orders, and all shipment and tracking information will flow back out to the customer. By having one central source of data about customer engagement, you can create a personalized experience for each of your buyers. That personalized experience will be the reason they come back time and time again. Let me show you how. It starts with the Commerce Connector Engine. Here we can connect your ERP to one or dozens of retail sales channels. Each can be configured in a unique manner, or each channel can connect to the ERP in the exact same way. Once the connection is established, you choose which data points should flow back and forth between the systems and how that data should flow. Which platform is the dominant platform? How often should data sync? Should it be on a schedule? Do you prefer to sync manually, or do you want information syncing in real time? Next, establish default settings for how data flows between the two systems. For instance, when a customer creates an account, by default, which customer class should they be assigned? When orders are imported into sales orders, which order type should they have? Your e-commerce site could offer customers many shipping options based on a variety of circumstances. How should those shipping options translate to ship vias within the ERP? Once configured, this will help automate your fulfillment process. Again, these are all configurations. Anyone can set them up without touching code. The same is true for payments, returns, gift cards, and so on. Once the connection is configured, you're ready to start syncing data. As mentioned before, the data sync can be done manually, on a schedule, or in real time. Within the sync history window, you'll see every node of data that's been synchronized between the two systems. If errors happen, the sync history provides human-readable error messages that help you resolve the problem as quickly as possible. For instance, imagine that an order is imported but the customer inserted an incorrect zip code. The system will pick up on this mistake, notify you by email, and give you an error message that tells you how to solve the problem. When sales orders flow in flawlessly, Acumatica can be configured to begin the shipment process automatically. Your fulfillment team will be given sales orders and pick lists ready for picking, packing, and shipping. If Acumatica is configured to do so, you can print your shipping labels right from the fulfillment screens. Then, as soon as the box is shipped, the order is updated in Acumatica, which sends a shipment notification back to the commerce platform and then to the customer. All this happens automatically. But what about those unique business cases that I mentioned before? What if you have a special circumstance? Not a problem. Within the Entities window, we have access to each of the entities syncing between the systems. This includes customers, sales orders, shipments, products, etc. The Entities window utilizes no-code tools that allow us to alter the importing, exporting, and filtering of data between the two systems. Imagine that your products include custom user-defined fields of information added in the ERP. These fields are unique to your business and your products, and they're important to your customers for helping them make buying decisions. You need these fields of information to be displayed on your product details pages. Once in the Entities window, find the custom field within Acumatica using drop-down menus. Then map the data to the appropriate fields within your commerce platform. If those custom fields don't yet exist in your commerce platform, the system will create them for you. This example is a pretty simple configuration. What if the use case is more complex? For instance, let's imagine you sell internationally. Imagine if all of your customers in the US should be assigned to one customer class, and all customers in Canada should be assigned to a different customer class. No problem. Within the Entities window, you have access to each of the API endpoints of Acumatica and the Commerce platform. Within the Source tab, you can write special formulas using those endpoints to filter and control data as it's being imported and exported. In this case, you'd write a simple if-then formula. Our goal is to give you the tools to complete these configurations on your own. You should rarely have to call a developer. But if you ever need something bigger than this, the code is open to licensed users. Your developers will have access to the core code and can write modules to extend the functionality. There's so much more I'd love to tell you about the system. To learn more, visit Acumatica.com or reach out to one of our many partners who can help you see how Acumatica will help your business grow. Thank you.